we're going to look at how to pitch your website as a website designer or a developer to people who are actually going to buy from you. Do you ever do that thing where you go and look at another website designer's or particularly developer's website, and you go there and you can't actually find out anything about the designer or developer? You can't find out what they look like. You can't really find out much about them. You don't even know their prices. The only thing that you can kind of see are these images of code on a screen, or some developers will do this code that you can interact with, and it might seem really clever, but it's just weird. So hi, and welcome to Websites Made Simple. I'm Holly Christie. I'm a website designer. I am a mentor to website designers. And I have this podcast to help you have an amazing web design career without making all the mistakes I did along the way. Ready? Let's get started. So yeah, we have a hard time representing ourselves online, don't we? And if you're finding that it's tough to stand out and cut through that noise and have people choose you, it's because it is. But I am here to help you, give you some hints, some tips, some tricks to really get in front of your audience. And the first thing that we are going to talk about is anonymity. Because so many website designers and developers make the mistake of thinking that what they are offering to the client is all about the end result. And of course, we want our clients to love the websites we build. We want them to have a really good experience working with us. And we want them to really, be championing us along the way and be like, oh yeah, business friends, you need a new website. I have the designer for you. Now, trust me, if they land on your website and they can't find a picture of you, they don't really know much about you. They can just see this really anonymous website that uses stock photography of what websites look like on a phone and a tablet and a desktop. But there's nothing about you in there. They're not going to buy it. I promise you, they are not going to buy from that. The ones that they are going to buy from are going to be the website designers who have photos of them, who talk directly to them, and who allow their clients into their lives a little bit. And that's not to say, oh, you've got to write about your family situation or where you went on holiday or anything like that. It's not, I'm all about business things on business sites. You need to have your values on there. What really kind of drives you? What really drives me with this podcast and with working and creating resources and everything for you is that I think the web design's a really great career. You get to be creative. You get to work for yourself. You get to meet loads of other people in the industry. There's always something fresh and new, and you get to be really good at what you do as well. There's really great stuff about it, but so many website designers burn out. And trust me, I've been one of the burnt out ones. So many of us burn out because they don't know how to run the business. And I make that really clear throughout my whole website. And it works because, I have people buying my contracts, I have people buying my courses, I have people in mentoring sessions, I have people working one-to-one with me. When people are coming to look at your website, they're doing so because they want a website and they want it with a web designer who they can build a good relationship with, a web designer who can support them in achieving this online goal for them. They aren't going to really be able to get that if they can't see who that designer is. Have a look at your website and think about people buy from people. And if there is not enough of you on your website, then go and fix that and put more of you on your site. Anonymity just doesn't connect with your audience. A load of code. I've seen some coders' websites and it kind of looks cool what they do. But someone who is looking to get their website built or designed, they're not going to find that fun. They're going to find that really intimidating because the years and years that I have been building and working in website design, the one thing that has connected a lot of the people that I have built websites for, I would say probably 90% of the people that I've built websites for, is they're actually quite afraid of the tech. Websites can make people feel quite stupid. And they're not stupid at all. It's just they're not meant to know this tech. For years, people didn't really have websites or didn't need to worry about it or think about it, or the website may have been handled by the company that they were working for at the time. This is all new software and it's all new stuff and people aren't going to know it. And if they're just hit by a wall of code or a wall of images or something like that, it's not going to make them feel like, oh, I'm going to be looked after here, or this is someone who's going to understand where I'm coming from, or whatever else it is. And trust me, people do feel like this. So just because someone may have, engaged at one point, people still feel intimidated often when it comes to websites and website tech. And so your job within getting new clients is to make them feel really comfortable. And the way that we make people feel comfortable, the way we make them feel aspirational as well, is by showing them who we are, what we can do, what our values are, but really coming across in that user-friendly way as well. As I'm saying this, I'm racking my brains and I want to say, well, if you were the type of web designer who does this or that, but no, if you are trying to connect directly with people who want websites built for them, then there aren't any exceptions to this. Be brave, put yourself out there, and do not anonymize yourself on your website. Because if anything, even coders have to have websites which have a good website user journey. People need pricing on websites. I've got a whole podcast episode about this, about pricing. People need to see how much you cost. And I know that people can often think, and I actually think it's quite an old-fashioned thing now, but people can often think, oh, well, what if my competitors see what I'm charging and then they go and undercut me or something like that? It just doesn't really happen like that, especially because it is a saturated industry. People will know generally how much they want to spend on a website build. People will pay to work with the people they want to work with, even if it means paying more. And the reason that they will pay more to work with that person is because they have got to know them. And whether they've got to know them through their website, whether they've got to know them through social channels, they followed them for a while, whatever it is, it's them that they are trying to buy from. As much as your website needs to be your shiniest, best version of you, it doesn't have to be staged. It doesn't have to be, here is a corporate photo of me, or, here is me in a suit jacket or whatever. You can see on my website, I'm not wearing suits in any of them. I spend most of my time in jeans and shirts and stuff like that. It has to build trust. It has to be well lit. It can't be images of you that have just been cropped out of photos from your friend's wedding or on the holiday or family picture or something like that. You really do need to invest in your own website presence to get people to invest in theirs with you. If you have your website currently anonymous, I would like to challenge you to changing that. I would like to challenge you to looking at how you can get some photos of you that you'd be happy to have on the website. And if it is kind of anonymized by the website copy as well, where it says, we build custom build websites for these people, sort of thing, really go through your website, have a look at it, see how you can update the copy, set it so that you're identifying your client's needs without sounding like a robot. I have a course called Understanding Your User's Journey, and it's all about UX design. And it's a webinar which talks you through all the best practices of UX design, but it also has a workbook with it. And it says, what's your client's pain point? What's your story about how you sort that pain point? And there's lots and lots of opportunities within these workbooks to really nail your website design for clients. It does work. It's all of the practice I have done on my own websites, on my clients' websites. As you know, I've won awards for the websites I build. So if you are struggling with this, then please do go over to websitesmadesimple.co.uk, go and download the course. It'll be one of the best investments that you have made. So until then, if you do update your website, if you do think, I'm going to take it, I'm going to do what Holly says, do drop me a line. Come to hello@websitesmadesimple.co.uk. Share your wins with me. I would love to hear from you. And until then, happy websiting.